Hey, it's Greg Milby, Community Storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland. This is Bart Lovins, Director of the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center. And right there on the end, the lovely lady is our PAC spotlight for the month. That is Anaya Ellis.
Yes.
I almost messed it up again because I was overthinking it. I do that all the time. Well, hey, first of all, congratulations on being the PAC spotlight.
Thank you.
And so what grade at North Hardin?
I'm an 11th.
11th. That's so proper. You don't have to be that proper with us. So how's it going? I mean, junior year pretty good for you?
Yes, it's stressful. Yeah. Stress, but it's good.
Yeah. So already looking at colleges and looking what you're going to do afterwards?
Yes. I plan to go to Northern Kentucky, and then I'm going into cybersecurity and computer programming.
Cybersecurity?
Yes.
That's where did the interest in that come from?
Well, I've always been into the sciences and a whole bunch of computer programming, and I do coding on my own for fun. So,
Wait a minute.
That's what kids do. Yeah. Mom, I'll be in my room. I'll be coding.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's code for something. Yeah, that's a different type of coding. So, where did that come? I mean, how do you just decide you want to do coding?
I mean, I saw a whole bunch of Spy Kid movies and a whole bunch of different movies where they're like hacking into different countries and spying on stuff. So I was like, I can do that. And then it's just been stuck. Yeah.
So Bart, it's the new age version of the X-ray glasses we used to get on the back of the Mad magazines.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. It's just she's a lot younger, has no idea what we're talking about. So what's your favorite subject in school? Math. It should be for what you're going to do.
Because it's really fun because you get problem after problem and you get to solve the problems. And it's like a reward every time you solve a problem.
You get a little endorphin rush?
Yes.
So I can see that's why you like the coding side of it all.
Yes.
Because there's always something. Around this office here, we're always having some kind of technical issue with coding. But when it's solved, it's an aha moment. Mm-hmm. It's good. So is that what interests you in the stage as well?
No, on the stage, I like to be in the spotlight and sing and dance. I mostly like to sing because you get to stand there and forget that the people are there and you just see the spotlight on you and you just get to let it go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that those endorphins you get when you come off the stage after a great performance and the stress you have before you go on.
Yep.
Like, what was that second verse again?
Yeah.
Sure of that?
Yep.
So what have people had a chance to see you in at the PAC?
I have been in Thoroughly Modern Millie, Aladdin, Matilda, Lion King, Frozen. I was in Beauty and the Beast. I've been in spring concerts with North Hardin, and currently I'm about to do Aladdin from Allegro Dance Theater.
Okay. So what's your role in Aladdin?
I am in Jasmine, and then I am two other roles, which are Kasim, which is Aladdin's best friend, and Rasul, the head guard.
Jasmine?
Yes.
Get up, girl. That's a big role right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be a songbird to do that one.
Yes.
Very awesome. So what has been the most rewarding PAC experiences for you?
The most rewarding one would probably be when I was in Thoroughly Modern Millie. It was my first show at the PAC, and it really introduced me to theater and how to do it. And it opened up a whole bunch of doors for me. Like, I figured out that, I can do Allegro Dance Theater, and I can do more shows with the PAC. And I got more confidence in myself because I was not confident. I was terrified. So, yeah, it opened up a lot of more confidence for me.
You know, to have those great PAC experiences, you got to learn from them. So what have you learned from those experiences on the stage at the beautiful Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center?
I learned that you're not the only one that's on the stage, and everyone can see everything that you're doing at all times, even if you're in the back. If you miss a step, they'll see it. If you're messing up a lot, they'll see you. So I learned that you're not just because you're in the back doesn't mean you're left out. It means that if you're on the stage, everyone's together and everyone's a family. So I learned that you have to actually
So
step up.
Yeah, I have to step up.
So how's the PAC benefited you? Because, I mean, there's growth there. You are a junior in high school now, looking at those colleges and that fancy computer life afterwards. So how has the experiences helped you?
I'd say that it gives me more stuff to put on my resume for college. Because I plan to do theater while I'm doing coding in college. So it gives me a boost on what I can put when I'm applying to their theater programs. And it gave me confidence to do that too, because, I didn't have any of that.
I think one of the fascinating things is you're doing two very different things that I think help you become a more well-rounded person. You're doing something with coding, which is very isolatory. It's very you and the screen and blocking out everything else so you can focus on that, as opposed to theater where it's got to be open and it's shared and it's collaborative. I think it shows a lot of growth in that sense.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Do you plan on doing theater after you get your real life job? Sorry, Bart, because I know theater is your real life job. I didn't mean that to be completely insulting. But is that something you want to continue afterwards?
Yes. And if I have spare time, I'll most definitely go on and do shows and perform. But I mostly want to stick to coding.
Yeah. So why is the PAC so important to you?
Because it's one of the biggest theaters in the area that I have. So I don't have to perform in a school gym, and it's really nice. So it's very fancy. So I'm I have a good place to perform and a good place to call home. So I'm not many other places have that. So I'm this is nice.
And you get that professional feel too, right? Mm-hmm. From the countdown before,
Yes.
places everyone with the big fancy headsets.
Yes.
Backstage to what the love that Bart and them put into those productions too. Mm-hmm. So I think it is a pretty cool place. What do you think other people, what should they get from the PAC? What kind of, what should other people experience and love about the PAC?
That arts is more than just painting and drawing. It's an expressive art form, and that you can enjoy watching it while other people are enjoying performing it. That they can pull that. If they can be confident, hey, why can't I do that? Why can't I start getting into the arts and make it bigger in this county and stuff like that?
Good stuff. Man, you are a smart girl. I'm telling you, like attack.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not an offensive thing either. Sharp attack is a good thing. So when you're coding, what are your interests in coding? I mean, do you have certain things you like to write programs for? Is it like weather programs or fashion programs? How to grow hair on men programs? Anything like that?
I like to see if I can code into something that someone else has already done. Like if I can find problems in their code and then get into their code and mess it up completely. Because I use a program.
Hold on. So you said cybersecurity, not a cyber hacker.
Well, I mean, there's white coding with it, which is ethical coding, and ethical hacking.
Okay.
So there's that, and that's I have to go into cybersecurity to get into white coding.
Okay, because I was all worried. I was going to go to prison because I was sitting there talking.
No.
To you.
So you help find the flaws.
Yes, and I like to solve them. And then when I'm in my free time, I like to find the problems, and I like to see if I can get in there. Yeah.
Okay. You hacker, you. that is, I am very intrigued by that. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. I see great success from you because you've got great focus, so don't screw it up now, okay?
Okay.
No. All right, Bart, so another great selection. I mean, the PAC is just loaded with talented young, I want to say young adults because most of them act like adults. Mm-hmm. It is just a blessing to have in our community, and you've been kind of busy with all kinds of stuff going on lately.
Well, and that's one of the things we never really slowed down through the pandemic and everything. We readjusted, we refocused. Not unlike when you're doing coding, you're going down one path, and nope, that's not it. You take a different path to try to find the flaws and try to improve upon the system. And that's what we've been doing for the past 2 years. And now that thank goodness, thank God, hopefully, we're on the opening up, and it's spring. And maybe we can put a lot of this past us. We're getting very busy with requests for the space and use of the space. We're going into March right now, and we have 2 events as part of our season this March. In addition to Allegro Dance Theater, there's about a half dozen other events that are happening just in March alone. We're opening the month with the return of the Church Basement Ladies. This is the 20th anniversary national touring company with the original cast of the Church Basement Ladies returning to our space for the first time in 10 years. A lot of people have seen local casts up at Derby and some other community theaters and stuff. This is the real deal. these are the people who created this show 20 years ago.
And to think that we have that here at the PAC is
Yes.
it's just phenomenal. And I think people miss that. Was it Zuma years
Yeah.
ago? Was one of those moments for me that I'd been to the PAC numerous times. When I saw that on the PAC stage, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Why is this place not sold out and people outside trying to scalp tickets? Not that I've tried to scalp tickets at this PAC. Don't
Scalp.
you judge me because you cyber hacker you. No, but I think that's phenomenal that you're bringing in that level of talent.
Well, and then on the other end of the scale, at the end of the March, and I know you've got some experience with this, the last full weekend of March, we have Missoula Children's Theater returning. This year they're doing Rumpelstiltskin. Auditions will be at 4 o'clock on Monday the 21st for 1st through 8th graders to come and do their very own production. Full lights, costume set, musical, choreography. On that Friday, they do it for a live audience, and that'll be on March 25th, and then repeated again on the 26th. And I know your son Garrett's done a lot, kind of got his cut his teeth on theater with Missoula.
That's what got him hooked on this theater thing.
Yeah.
Was definitely Missoula Children's Theater. Anaya, did you ever get a chance to do that?
No, I didn't.
Really? Yeah. We can send you back down. We can dress you down a little bit.
She did pass for 8th grade.
Yeah, she can. No,
Yeah.
not at all. Well, congratulations again on being the PAC Spotlight.
Thank you.
For the month of March. Bart, thanks for always bringing these wonderful and interesting students by so we get a chance to showcase them here in the Heartland.
My pleasure.
All right, that's Bart Lovins. I'm Greg Milby. That is Anaya Ellis over there, and she is the PAC Spotlight. And this is Kentucky's Heartland. Thanks for joining us.